I would like to talk about rehearsal. Do you think that rehearsal kills your spontaneity as an actor? In this video, I will address this common misconception and help you rediscover a new way of looking at the concept of rehearsal that does not in any way whatsoever take away your freedom as an actor. Stick around to the end of the video for a very important book recommendation on this subject. So, to rehearse or not to rehearse? That is the question. So there's a common misconception that rehearsing kills an actor's spontaneity. Some film and television actors, especially those without theater training, tend to resist rehearsing for this very reason. Sadly, I believe this is a very unfortunate misunderstanding. When rehearsing properly and effectively, the actor is empowering themselves while also opening the door to freedom, truth, and inspiration in their performance. Think of it this way. For the actor, spontaneity without preparation and rehearsal can be fleeting. So there's a couple of examples I'd like to bring up to support this idea. The first one is the Moscow Art Theater. The Moscow Art Theater, founded by Konstantin Stanislavski, was the first theater company to explore the naturalistic style of acting. This company was known to create vibrant, spontaneous acting on stage in front of a live audience. Now, what a lot of people didn't understand, especially the audience, was that this level of freedom and spontaneity and realism, remarkable realism, was actually achieved through a very rigorous rehearsal process. And this brings me to my point about an effective rehearsal process also involves preparation, not just practicing your lines and learning your blocking. An effective rehearsal process also involves developing your character, connecting on a deep level with the given circumstances, personalizing the environment and the objects of the character, as well as building the specific relationships between your character and the other characters in the piece. So I'd like to move forward in time a little bit from the Moscow Art Theater to the 1940s and the famous first production of Streetcar Named Desire by Tennessee Williams with Marlon Brando and Jessica Tandy. There's a story that Uta Hagen tells about the first time that she performed as the understudy to Jessica Tandy. She had to step in and perform the play with Brando for the first time, and they had never even rehearsed together. So she recounts this story, that it was 30 minutes before curtain. They had never rehearsed together. Brando shows up to the theater, and she asked him, "Can we just get on the stage and walk around the stage and just do a little bit of 5 minutes before the curtain rises?" And he agreed. And because they had known their characters so well, and they had worked with the objects on the stage and worked with the set and the environment for so long and for so many different times, they fell right into it and connected to each other immediately, and they knew right away that they could carry on with the play. Imagine what would have happened if they had not had that much preparation and rehearsal. How much more difficult it would have been to step in to these different conditions and do what they needed to do, working together for the first time. Now, if you go back and you look at the film version of Streetcar Named Desire, and you watch Brando's remarkable, earth-shattering performance, and see his freedom and spontaneity and all of these incredible moments that are happening in the film, keep in mind that he had already performed this play thousands of times on Broadway. So moving into the world of TV and film, in rare cases, the director will be interested in setting up a rehearsal period before shooting. Doesn't happen all the time. Some of these directors, they either come from the theater themselves or they are artistically motivated to create a deeper bond with the actors and enrich the process of shooting. This brings me to my book recommendation. The great director, Sidney Lumet, came from the theater. His book is called Making Movies. In Making Movies, Sidney Lumet details his 3 to 4 week rehearsal process that allowed him the opportunity to connect with the actors, to get on the same page about the vision of the film, and to understand how the actors worked so that he can draw the best stuff out of them when they started shooting. Now, as actors, it is our responsibility to do what we need to do to arrive on the set fully prepared, not only with our lines and what we want to do with the character in the scene, but also building our characters, filling ourselves up as much as possible with our choices so that we arrive on the set ready to go, ready with our characters. And the more that we have, the more that we fill ourselves up, the more that we prepare, the more that we're going to have to offer when we begin to collaborate and work with the director and the DP and the other actors. Don't expect the director to just tell you what to do. There is another story, it's a scary story, about an actress who was almost fired off of a job because she really didn't have a process or a way of rehearsing before showing up to the set. So she was just actually expecting the director to tell her what to do. That never happened, and the day arrived when she had to show up and begin shooting. She didn't have a character. She didn't have a process of working that would prepare her to show up on the set. She was thrust into this unknown, scary reality where the director had expected her to arrive with her character ready to go and start, and she froze. Luckily, she was given the opportunity to work some more and get some coaching, and she saved the job for herself. Don't get caught in that horrible trap. Every actor must have a process, and rehearsing is about putting together a process that works for you, that you can repeat for each different job that comes up, that allows you to build a foundation and to find your way of connecting and to work with the material in a way that is not stilted or putting you into a box or robotic. Good preparation and good rehearsal habits allows for more freedom to be spontaneous when you collaborate. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Click on the description below for links to our website as well as our free weekly newsletter. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.